losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On second down now, it's Williams. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. And going deep for Hill. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. He'll run it, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Jackson on first and 10, rolling to his right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Fumble on the play.
And here now the offense heading back out there. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Give them 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn them a fresh set of downs. That's complete right around the 8. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
And this is caught at the 8. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Goal to go.
A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's first and goal. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he is is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing.
And a loose football. It's going the other way. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot. People were starting to realize that 3 for 2 is really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try to work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Jackson to throw on second down. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Jackson now throwing on 3rd and long. And he fires one, but incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Williams. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They're going to try and throw. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It'll be a gain of 9. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That one complete to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard. On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A huge loss on the play, and it's going to be 3rd down and forever. On play action, they'll throw. Gets this one to Hill. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
He's going to float this over the middle, deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way.
And 12 at the 21-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to keep it here. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
Operating from the gun. Jackson. Hard throw. Incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and this shows on the scoreboard.
And his kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. At their own 22-yard line.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. It's the 2nd quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series so those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now.
2-yard line.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And got his man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play there. 46 yards.
This is a 1st down.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
20-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. And a 1st down.
Williams. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A 15-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Williams. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Sets up 1st down and goal to go.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
A drive that time of 6 plays, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now this offense ready to head back out there. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
On 1st and 10, Jackson finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Jackson on 1st down. And he will find his man on the outside. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Flushed out. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. It's their quarterback as the first half is winding down. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left.
21, Ravens 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. At their own 21-yard line.
They begin the drive with Williams. A little 360. Accelerating, and off he goes.
Good, nothing!
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
So we've reached halftime here in the... And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The dangerous hill now to return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
The handoff as they run the counter play. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he is...